Continuing with regression, we ended up with a model that was structured as follows, that we have wins as a function of payroll. And that's because that's the way we think the relationship works in the world. That the bigger the payroll, the higher the number of wins. And we think that's the direction of causality. But nothing about the regression model proves causation, or that this is in fact the direction of causation. In fact, you could have, if you think about it a bit, you could imagine the reverse direction, that the larger a team's payroll could be really resulting from a better record. If they win more games, they get more fans coming and sell more advertising on the TV contracts. They can afford more payroll, and their payroll goes up. So the regression model itself doesn't tell us which direction it goes. That's a more complicated question. As far as hypothesis testing for the regression, it's similar to what we did for the correlation test. We shuffle one of the variables and keep recalculating the regression slope each time you shuffle it, and we find out how often the shuffled slope was more extreme than the observed slope. And as far as a confidence interval, again, it's analogous to what we did with the regression, the correlation. You write each pair of values down on its own ticket. You put all the tickets in a box. You shuffle, draw a ticket, record it, and replace it. So that's a bootstrap shuffle of n tickets. That's, in this case, n is the number of baseball teams. And having drawn that many, you calculate a resampled slope, record, and you put them back, and you keep redrawing. Now, a confidence interval wouldn't make quite so much sense with the baseball data, because you don't have really a larger population to imagine that you're drawing from, right? You've got the entire population of baseball teams right in front of you. But this same procedure would apply if you have a case where you're dealing with a sample drawn from a larger population. You want to know how the sampling variation would look.